The Allegory of the Like Farm. Vanya's world was a tiny, bright screen. She loved the little red hearts and the follower count that kept climbing like a vine. But the vines never gave her anything to eat. Feeling a hollow ache, she decided to visit her grandfather, Kisan, in the village. Kisan's village was all mud, green rice, and the sound of real work. Vanya felt out of place in her city clothes. "Vanya, my girl, come, let me show you my farm," Kisan said, wiping the sweat from his brow. He led her to a small, neat patch of land. It was muddy and needed weeding, but the rice stalks stood tall and heavy with grain. "This is my real field," he said, holding a handful of wet soil. "I grow rice here. It takes time. It needs good soil and real rain," Kisan explained. "It's hard work, but it's real. This field feeds our family, Vanya. It feeds our bodies and our souls." Then he pointed to a nearby field. It was an astonishing, blinding sight. Rows and rows of plastic flowers in impossible colors. Pink, neon blue, and shimmering gold. They were perfect and needed no water. "And this," Kisan said with a knowing smile, "this is a like farm. It looks bright and gets attention quickly. Everyone stops to take a picture of it, but it gives no rice." Vanya walked slowly through the rows of fake flowers. She touched a plastic petal. It was smooth, flawless, and cold. She thought of her phone, always smooth, always bright, and sometimes always cold. "Both have their place," Kisan said, watching her. "The plastic flowers are nice to look at. They bring people to the village who might buy my real rice. But don't confuse your plastic flower garden for a real field that can feed your soul," he warned softly. "Visibility is not value, Vanya. Clout is not comfort. You cannot eat alike." Vanya looked at her phone, then at the real, muddy, nourishing field of rice. She put the phone away for good and picked up a small hoe. The rice was waiting. She finally understood the difference between visibility and value.